Life is a battlefield. It isn't some fairy tale where dreams come true with a simple wish. It's a fight, a relentless, unforgiving fight. And in this fight, there are two warriors, discipline and motivation. They don't get along, they clash, they fight for control. But the truth is, only one can win, and the one that wins is the one that defines your success. So, let me ask you, which side are you on? Motivation is a powerful force. It's like a spark, bright, intense, but short-lived. You wake up one day feeling fired up, ready to conquer the world. You're motivated to work out, to start that business, to write that book, to make a change. It feels amazing, doesn't it? But here's the thing, motivation doesn't last. It comes and goes. You can't count on it. Some days you feel like a lion, other days you feel like a mouse. Motivation fades when life hits you with challenges. When the grind gets tough, motivation says, I'm out. So what happens then? You're left with a choice. You can wait for motivation to come back, or you can rely on something stronger. Something that doesn't fade. Something that's relentless, unyielding, and refuses to quit. That something is discipline. Discipline isn't glamorous. It doesn't care about how you feel today. It doesn't ask for your approval. Discipline isn't about feeling good in the moment. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. Discipline is about consistency. It's the decision to show up day after day, regardless of your mood, your energy levels, or your circumstances. Think about it. When you first started a new habit, whether it was hitting the gym, learning a new skill, or working towards a goal, motivation was there at first. But then slowly, motivation started to fade. It got harder. The early excitement turned into fatigue, frustration, and doubt. What kept you going? If it was discipline, then you know the truth. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation is nowhere to be found. Here's the reality. Discipline is the silent force that moves mountains. It doesn't make noise or demand attention. It doesn't care about likes or applause. It works in the background, silently building your success day by day. Discipline doesn't need validation. It needs action. It needs effort. It doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't wait for the perfect feeling. It just moves forward. You want to know the real difference between the people who succeed and those who don't? It's not their talent. It's not their connections. It's not their circumstances. It's their discipline. Successful people are not more motivated than you. They're just more disciplined. They do the work even when they don't feel like it. They don't wait for the stars to align. They create their own stars by showing up, day in and day out. Discipline is the foundation of every great accomplishment. Without it, motivation is like a house built on sand. Sure, it might stand for a while, but it won't last. Discipline is the bedrock. It's the reason why the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, and the most accomplished people in the world can achieve greatness. They don't rely on motivation to push them forward. They rely on discipline. Discipline doesn't come naturally. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs to be built and strengthened. You won't wake up tomorrow being a disciplined person. You have to practice it every day, and it's not easy. The battle between discipline and motivation is a fight that happens every day. Some days motivation will win. You'll feel energized and you'll get things done. But most days, discipline will be the key to your success. The greatest strength of discipline is that it doesn't care how you feel. Motivation is tied to your emotions, and emotions are unreliable. One day you feel unstoppable, and the next you're ready to quit. But discipline, Discipline stays steady even when everything else around you is chaotic. It's not about how you feel in the moment. It's about what you do, regardless of how you feel. You're going to face obstacles. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. There will be days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Those are the days when you need discipline the most. Discipline will push you when you want to quit. Discipline will help you take the next step when you can barely move. Discipline is the difference between those who talk about success and those who actually achieve it. But discipline isn't about being perfect. It's not about being rigid or strict with yourself. It's about consistency. It's about the small actions you take every day that compound over time. It's about not giving up, even when things get tough. Discipline is the key to developing habits that serve you, habits that keep you on track even when your motivation is low. The key to long-term success isn't motivation, it's discipline. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is a flame. It's the fire that keeps burning, even when the wind tries to blow it out. Discipline is what separates the winners from the dreamers. It's what keeps you going when everyone else gives up. It's what helps you achieve greatness one day at a time. So, stop waiting for motivation to show up. Stop relying on that fleeting feeling. Start building discipline. Start showing up every day, no matter how you feel. Start doing the work, even when you're tired, discouraged, or facing setbacks. Discipline doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about the obstacles in your way. It cares about one thing, the work. And when you do the work, day in and day out, you will create results. Motivation may be what gets you started, but discipline is what will carry you to the finish line. Discipline is what will help you rise above your limitations and push through your fears. Discipline is what will help you conquer the challenges that life throws your way. And in the end, discipline is what will turn your dreams into reality. This is the real battle, discipline versus motivation. And it's a battle that you must fight every single day. The question is, are you ready to choose discipline? Are you ready to commit to the grind, to the hustle, and to the work that will lead you to success? Because when you do, nothing will stand in your way.